Da, 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 da. Hey art friends, welcome back. Took a little bit of break because of holidays and just general things going on. Today we'll be doing another Artsnacks review box. I've got it right here and I'm really excited to go. And if you like these review boxes and you want to see more, make sure you click subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and click the bell notification. And if you want to see other things that I'm working on that aren't always on this channel, make sure that you follow me on my other social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Design by Mercedes, and Twitter at Design Mercedes. Let's get started. So as always in the Artsnap boxes, we get these wonderful little cards that give you a description of every single thing, and once again, I never read them. First thing out of the box, as always, is our little snack. This time it is a Dum Dum candy. They're always small little snacks. If you like little pieces of candy, awesome. This is for you. So really fun this time. There's actually our little wrap package is normal, but then this came in the box. So this is new brand. I've never seen this before. Shihan Touch Liner, and it looks like we have a 135, a calligraphy, as well as a brush pen. I love a good brush pen. So if these work, that's great. Usually I go to the micron pens. Those are my go-to, but they can be kind of pricey. So if these are actually less in the retail price, then these might be a new go-to. So let's see what else we got in this little package. As always, they do this nice little packaging, share what you make. And first thing as always, another one of their cute little stickers that you get in every box. So the first thing that I'm grabbing is another pencil. So we have gotten a pencil from them before. I believe 2 times before we've got mechanical pencils. This is another one. This one is specifically a 0.7. Oh, it's actually a Zebra brand pencil, which is pretty cool. It's just a mechanical pencil. I am happy to be seeing more pens and pencils in the recent boxes. I know when I first started getting the subscription, it was very, very heavily based in watercolors. And while that's great and all, it's a lot of watercolor. So I'm happy to see kind of a little bit more variety coming through. The next thing is this Karen Deco brush. It's a metallic brush. Like paintbrush. It looks like it is this wonderful blue color. They are calling it metallic blue, so blue. And it is a brush tip. So we'll see how that works out for us in whatever we're doing. So right now we have a bunch of different pens and a blue tip marker. And then the last thing here is a Le Pen Flex by Marvi, which is a brand I have not heard of before. It is labeling it as peppermint, and I'm wondering if that's the actual pen or if maybe it is just the color, but let's see. Oh no, it actually looks like it is a tiny, tiny little peppermint felt tip pen, not a full brush tip. So that'll be pretty interesting. So I've got a blue, to go over again, I've got a blue metallic, a peppermint pen, a pencil which I will just be using to draw, as well as this huge set of fine point micron, not micron brand, but fine liner pens. So yeah, let me think for a little bit and come up with something awesome to do with all of these pieces. See what I make.
Okay, so I started out by actually testing everything and just seeing how it worked first. The Le Pen was pretty nice, the color was actually really nice. This metallic pen was really weird looking. You can see the color a lot better shifting in light. Now, I made a mistake when I originally looked at these Le Touch pens. I just assumed like they were every other micron that I have. However, they were actually light gray, which totally surprised me. In addition, the C isn't calligraphy, it is a chisel point pen. So the set came with a 135, a brush, and a chisel point pen. I know there are different color fine liner pens. I really realized I don't have any. So this is the first kind of real color distinction fine liner pen I have, besides the few that I've gotten actually from Artsnacks. Everything seemed to work well. I honestly had no idea what I was going to do though. So I legitimately sketched for about a half an hour before I could figure out what I was going to do, because the color combination was really kind of like seafoamy, but I wasn't feeling doing the seafoam thing. So I ended up doing ramen. I've been quarantining for so long. I really miss going out to restaurants and things, so I decided to do a bowl of ramen with some funky colors to see how it turned out. So to start out, I did use the Zebra mechanical pencil, which worked. It worked great. No issue there. It's a Zebra pencil. Their products always work really well. I usually don't have any issue with them, and it's a pencil, so like, I don't know what you're expecting out of a pencil. So next we get into these Le Touch liners, and to be honest, I wasn't sure how the contrast was really going to work because they are light gray. However, at the very end of this piece, like, I really love how it turned out. They work really nice. Honestly, depending on price point, I believe they actually are cheaper than the Micron pens. They might be the new one that I start looking at if I need new pens, just because Micron are very, very expensive. But they were really clean. They didn't smudge or anything like that, so I personally really actually liked them. So now on to this blue metallic pen. So the actual coloration on this pen is gorgeous. Like, I really, really like it. I like the way the brush tip works. It's like just flexible enough, but there's still some stiffness behind it, so it's not like a real, like some of the other brush tips that we've gotten in these boxes. The thing I don't like, I'm very impatient. I am incredibly impatient. And I ended up setting my hand down on my drawing without thinking about it, and I got ink on myself. It definitely takes a moment to dry, which, you know, not that big of a deal, but definitely something that you need to take into consideration, and it's not something that I usually think about. And you can actually see as I'm filling in the bowl kind of how that tint shifts with that weird, like, silvery metallic it has. I actually greatly enjoyed it. So now the last piece was this Le Pen, and this was that tiny little felt tip. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it, and I ended up just making a lot more of the drawing have like this kind of weird, not completely monochromatic coloration to it, but giving it coloration with the hints of the green. I really liked the way this felt tip worked. So it allowed me to give layers to the coloration by kind of going over it again. And sometimes when you do that with pens or markers, like sometimes they'll rip up the paper. Now again, I am using the Legion Lenox cotton paper. It's a really nice quality paper, but it didn't affect the paper going over it multiple times to get that deeper hue. So I actually was really a fan of it, and I really did like the pastel color. It made it look so much more interesting. So overall, I actually really liked the products in this box. I was really pleased with it, and I'm excited to use these on another project. So thank you for watching this video if you've made it all the way to the end. Again, if you like this type of video, if you want to see other work I'm doing, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give this a thumbs up, and click the bell notification. As well, if you want to see anything else I'm working on, make sure you follow me on my other social media accounts. That's Design by Mercedes on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and Design Mercedes on Twitter.